Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know and I don't care. I only care about my father's time. My father is God. I am the unknown prophet of God. If you like it or not. Folks, this coronavirus, things you need to watch out for. What you need to watch out for is for people. That is the big thing. You know, it come into the people, and if it was God, who did do this, I will explain on a very easy way. You all will be sick at once. This is when God will give you a disease. You understand? The whole world will get that disease. If it was God. But it was not God. You understand? God will make you all sick at once. Get it? So it is not God who do this. You understand? It's not God's payback time and all that kind of things people think. It's not true. God don't want you to become sick. These are dirty people who want this from you. And they put it into the food. So you need to watch out for the people who are coughing and, look sick and or are really sick. Don't come too close to them. Stay away. Stay away from, because you will not know who do have it and who don't have it. You understand? I'm already do have nothing with people, so for me it's very easy to stay away from it. But you people, you do have friends and, well, this is how it goes. It's like animals, huh? Animals do things with each other and, yeah, the other animal will get it and you're gonna eat the animal and then the disease, this is how the disease really did start, folks. It was an animal was eaten and dirty people did put this into this animal. What animal it will be, I don't know. It can be a flying one, It also can be a mosquito. I don't know how they did do it, but this is how it did go, So it's not an air disease. It's not in the air. Not one disease comes from the air, because what comes from the air comes from God. You understand? And if God want to make you sick, you all will become sick at once. And that's for sure, folks. I know my Father God very well, and I know what He is capable of, and He can do this. He can make you all very sick at once. You understand? But God don't do this, because He loves you. He loves you in some kind of special way. And I told my Father God, put a bomb on them. Yeah, I'm different, folks. With me you cannot mess. It's easy. If I was God, you're lucky I'm not. But if I was God, I take my people now, and my people will be the people I love. I really love, and I get love back. You understand? These people I'm gonna take. But I'm not God, folks. Be happy with it. Be very happy, or you all did die because many of you are very dirty ones and do not belong to God. And also God knows how I think about this, and God also tell me that I'm right. So, yeah, that's it, folks. This is what I think about you. There are many dirty scumbags in this world. You understand? Do not belong to me. Do not belong to God. So God will not take you also. You understand? So you need to watch out for those things, folks. Don't come too close to people right now, because everybody can get it, you know, but you cannot see it. But I'm telling you, folks, if you do have good feelings and use them, you will not become sick, because then you will feel for the people who are sick and try to make you sick. It will not happen. You are too far away to become sick, you know. So stay away from each other. Don't visit and all that kind of things, you know. Do it like me. I stay home all the time. But I do it already for such a long time. It works, folks. It works, you know. People say, yeah, you are always inside, and now I can tell to the people who told me that they are always inside. And that's what I tell them. I tell them, hey man, I don't see you outside anymore. What's going on? Yeah, there is a disease. Did you not know? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, that's why you stay inside. You are scared to get this disease. I'm just scared for people, folks. People are not my kind, and they are not that kind. You know, in a living face, I can see a lot more than you, and for sure, folks, I see it, and I also tell them what I see. They never like, but yeah, that's their problem, not mine. So, folks, this coronavirus is made up by people. If this coronavirus is a disease that comes from God, because God did create it, the whole world will become sick, and it will be an air problem. It's the air you breathe in, you will become immediately sick. This is how God will do this. You understand? Or he will come to you and touch you and you get a disease. And this is, suddenly it starts to happen. You feel ill. Then you understand that God did do something with you. You understand? It's not possible that you will become ill suddenly. You must do something for it. You must go with other people, or you must go to a room where the disease is hanging. You know, you will need things for it to get it. And that's the way you walk, folks. What way do you walk? You understand? So, for now, folks, the coronavirus, better stay home. Without people will tell you, yeah, you need to stay home. No, do it out of yourself, you know. They never can tell me that I need to stay home, because I'm always home. I love it to be alone, and I love it to be home, you know. So I'm always home. I never interfere with people, because I don't trust them in any way. I don't trust people. That's why for me it will be easy to stay home all the time. I don't have to play with kids, or I don't have to go to my work, or I don't have to do this or do that. No, I'm on my own, folks. I work for God. And the payment I get is love. It's a wonderful feeling to get, you know. I will never ask more to God than the love I need. This is how I work, and this is the nicest way to work with God. I get the payment of love. And the love is terrible strong, folks. Yeah, it can come terrible to you. It can get you can get a terrible feeling with the love God gives. You know, it also come like an epidemic, a disease. I'm love sick with God. Yeah, I told many people already, I'm sick. Watch out. And people say, oh, I'm sorry, man. What kind of disease do you have? I tell them, yeah, I'm sickly in love with God. You? Are you that sick? But people call me crazy if I talk like this. I better be crazy with God than I will be with the people. Because I do understand God. I do not understand the people. So the craziness of the people, I better don't get it. But the craziness of God, I want it. I want it all. I want to become crazy of God. So I'm deeply in love with God and I'm lovesick. But I will tell the people that I'm sick. Only when they ask, what for disease do you have? Then I will say, yeah, I do have the love sickness of God. And then people will start to laugh and say, that is not a disease. Well, folks, it is a disease. It is a disease. It is a big disease I do have. It's really a disease. You know, when you people go with each other and man love man and woman love woman, that's also a disease. You understand? Only you don't do this with God, you do this with another partner. It's the same thing. You become lovesick with that person. I do have this with God. I'm lovesick with God. Yeah? It's the best disease you ever can get. And you will get something back. A lot of love you cannot even explain. It comes from everywhere. You cannot see the love what is coming, but you can feel it badly. If you do have feelings for God, you feel the love coming into you. Right now while I'm talking. And this is also with diseases. If God want to make you sick, if you think that God doing this coronavirus, then I can tell you, then you all will be sick at once. The whole world will do have that disease at once. This is when God do this. So are you all sick? No? Then do understand that it is not God. Because God will do it with all of you. And then it will become an air problem. And that's the air you breathe, folks. Remember, that's the air you breathe. Did you all become sick? Did you breathe the poison air of God? No, then leave God alone. It is not God who do this. It's people who did do this. And this got everything to do with things what is coming. Now it's still a fairy tale. But you will understand when it starts to happen that it is very real. Are you ready for the slaughter, folks? I am ready to see you go to the slaughter. You understand? This is how smart I am. I do walk with God, and I know already what will happen with you all. I know it already. I saw it already. You understand? So you are ready to be slaughtered. Because you let slaughter yourselves. Without you know that you are on the side of the ones who will slaughter you. So you are all standing on the edge. You only need a little push. And they will push you. They will push you to the limit, folks. And this is what you see. And this got everything really to do in what I told you. One world order, one bank, one belief. The mark of the beast. They want you to fight, they want you to drink, they want you to shout, they want you naked, they want you dirty. They want you smelling like them and doing the things they do, and they show you day by day. Many are here to take away the beautiful things you do have in you, and you will become dirty like they are. And folks, you tell me, if that is not a disease, then I don't know it anymore. Are you already that sick that you will understand? Oh man, this guy, he is so right, but I did do it already. And now, you are the one who do the walking. I will be the one who do the talking. You can stop any disease in you, but you need to do it yourself. With a little help of my Father, it will become more easy. If you are on your own, you stay on your own. And if you do survive these things what is coming, without God, folks, then you are a very special person. And God will recognize that kind of person. This is what God really likes, you know. God did come to me and touch me, but if he did not touch you, and you do the things I do, man, you are so with God. Because I did needed a little help, that my eyes will go open. If you don't need that help, then you are much more than me. And these people, yeah, they do not exist. But maybe someone who listens to this story will think, you know, I'm gonna do this without God. then that will be the person God will take so lovely. He will love this person so much, folks, much more than he do love me now. You understand? This is when you're standing on your own and you do precisely the medicine you did get from God. Without God interfere, tell you what you need to do and what is good for you. If you know it yourself, folks, you are already in heaven. But you never did know. If I can find a person like this, it will become my friend. A person who do not need the help of God. I'm telling you folks, I am the unknown prophet of God. And I needed the help of God. I am nothing without God. But if you can do it better than me, then you need to do it without God. Precisely the things I am doing and telling you right now. Then you will become better than me. Such a person do not exist yet. But you can become one of these persons. Better than me. I think it's not possible. So I challenge you, folks. Do this without the talking of me and without God. Do it yourself. You don't need God and you don't need my talking. You know? Or you listen one time to me and you will think, hey, what this guy say, I'm gonna do it. These are the people I like. And God loves much more than I ever can give love to God. And it's really the truth, folks. Such a person do not exist yet. But maybe it's possible because I told you it is possible. Maybe you will, that person who listens right now, and will think, I'm going to do this without God. And I do it all right. You cannot go with people anymore. That is point number one, because there is where it comes from. You understand? You will be alone in this world, like I am. This is the first thing you're going to do when you start to walk with God. God will let you see that He is sometimes alone. And you will understand that you need to be alone. You think that God had come to me and told me, you cannot be with the people. Now God told me, don't trust anyone here in this world. And don't trust nothing here in this world. There's not the thing and not the human being. So what do I have left? Myself and my God. And trusting God, folks, this do not exist, that word that I trust God. Because if I trust God, then in some kind of way I say to God that I do not trust Him. Because I use this word. I will never use it to God. Trusting God do not exist. being with God, listening to God, and do what God says, that too exists. No, God do not know no. So he don't want to hear no. And you greatly gonna do them, folks. Everything what God say, you gonna do. And that's not that God will come and will tell me, today you go into a car and you're gonna drive over all the people you can ever see in your eyes to get them and kill them. That's not God. I tell you stories, folks. They are very real, you know. So if people come by my door with a paper or something and will say, yeah, you need to stay inside, then I will say, man, I stay inside all the time already because I do not trust you people. I just do not trust you. That's why I stay inside. I don't have friends. I don't have family. I don't have a sister and a brother. I only do have myself. And I do have God. You know. And you do have many who do nothing. You do have many God that do nothing. I do have one, he do everything for me. How is it possible that you are with the wrong God, who really do nothing for you? These are just names. Fantasizing by people. People that create that names. You know? And all the big names with the goddess and the gods and all that kind of things. These are just normal people who they do very bloody wrong things with other people. And they could do it because, yeah, they are the rich ones. You always will listen to. Well, not me. But you are ready for the slaughter. If I can make you that wise, so that you will understand, okay, so, yeah, we need to watch out for the rich people. Yeah, watch out for the rich people, folks. For the stars. Watch out for the stars. These are your fallen ones, and they will give you the disease you don't need, but will get it for free. And I choose to be sickly in love with God. This is my disease. I tell all the people I'm sick. I'm sick. Stay away from me, I'm sick. Yeah. But for the people who ask me, what is the disease? Then I will say, yeah, I'm love-sick in God. God makes me crazy every day. Crazy in love with God. Always. I sleep with it and I stand up with it. I walk with that disease. And people will start to understand. They see it like a joke. They see it like a joke. For me, it's not a joke that I'm sickly in love with God. For me, it's reality, but for that people I'm telling, they think I make a joke. But it's reality. It's not a joke. So folks, this coronavirus and what is going on with this coronavirus, it was a weapon. So then you will understand it was a weapon, and this weapon did go into animals and the animals been eaten, and this is how it did start. People did become sick. You know? The day AIDS did start. How did it start, folks? How AIDS did start? There was some fool who did fuck with a monkey, and did suck a monkey and a dog. This is how it did start. And now you're whining. Huh? And now it's the problem of the gays. So now it's the fault of the gays. It's not true. It's the fault from the one who did do this dirty thing. That's why he did get AIDS. It comes from animals. You cannot mess that way with animals. You will become sick. But hey folks, there are many people who fuck with animals. Sucking animals and all that kind of thing. There are also movies. I'm telling you the real truth, folks. This is how AIDS did start. Not two men did go with each other and one of these two did get AIDS. Now, folks, you need to do something for it. Something dirty. And this is how people did get this. And now they are whining. Huh? Like the coronavirus. Also comes from animals. Some dirty guy or girl did use it like a weapon and put something in it. You know. And then this disease did come. It's a very heavy flu. That's what it is. And they call it the coronavirus. And now they give it another name with some kind of number. They call it Area 51 or something. Area 51 CD. Something like that. I don't know, I forget, folks, but the name is changing. It become a number. A number and then DC on the end or something. Or CD. And folks, this is really the truth what I'm telling you. That's why I'm not with people. And I'm always home. But the people who did laugh about me, they are home. They are home like me. Playing games and all that kind of thing, you know. Don't know what to do. Also don't like it because they want to be under the people. It cannot be, or you will become sick. Because you do not know who do have this disease. And this is how it started to go, walking all around this world, because that is what you see. These are people who got something to do with that disease. And this is how you can get it. So stay home and watch out for the people. Stay away from the people. They will make you sick. And sometimes you need to shop for. So sometimes I go outside and I need my food and my drink. And I ask my Father God, no one did spit in my milk or pee in my milk or something. Yeah, I need to ask my Father. There are dirty people who put needles. You know, I was working in some kind of fabric, and a friend of mine, he was busy with the chicken to get it ready, and then it fall on the floor. And then he take it from this dirty floor and put it and nicely pack it in. And I told him, what kind of son of a bitch are you? And tonight you eat that chicken, but it fell on the floor, on the dirty floor. And I saw this and I thought, wow, man, that is crazy. I never did go with this friend anymore, by the way. And I directly did stop this work. And I couldn't say nothing because he was a high figure. My boss will never believe if I tell what I saw. So I did step up. I did go away. I thought this was a friend of mine. But he was a dirty scumbag. Let people eat the flesh what fall on the floor, on the dirty floor. Not cleaning it. No, he pack it in. And tonight you eat it. And this is all around the world, folks. It's happening. But you never did know. So, yeah, folks, I'm watching out for everything what I eat. I will get message inside if it is not good. You understand? This is when you walk with God. You get message inside. But hey, yeah, folks, I'm love-seeking God. You understand? He do everything for me. But the people and the statues and the gods you are love-sick for, you tell me, folks, what did it ever do for you? Be with my God. He do things. My God is the God who did make your life possible. That's my God. He did make it possible that you and me are alive now. That's my God. He did do this. I do not have other gods. But you do have many gods who really do nothing for you. So why staying with something but do nothing for you? You better come with my God. He do things. Wonderful things. Wonderful feelings. Wonderful dreams. Message will come into your mind and you will see the problem coming to you before it even starts. That's God. God will warn you in that way. That's why I know everything. I saw everything, and so will it be, folks. So will it end. Like I told you, start to listen to the unknown prophet of God. That's why I am so unknown for you. But I am known by God. You understand? But you will never know me like God does. So folks, this coronavirus, stay home and don't go with people. Stay home. It's the best way not to get diseases. Because there are many diseases coming, folks, and they do not come out of the air. If it really comes out of the air, you all will become sick. And this is coming from God, really. They talk about rivers of blood. When God do a river of blood, you will understand that it is God and not people who do this. I saw it so many times, folks. Hey, look, man, this biblical thing, what's standing in the Bible, That's why it's standing in the Bible. It's a lie. Lying things are standing in the Bible. When God do this, it will be real blood, folks. Not something made by people. And you can open everything where the water comes from. And you will see blood coming out. This is when God do it. All the rivers, all the water, also the water you drink, you cannot drink it anymore. It all become like blood. I think God gonna use this blood for the animals you did kill, or the people you did kill. This is the blood God gonna use. So God will come with real blood, folks. Your blood. Real blood. No jokes. And you will go with this fairy tale, folks. You go with this fairy tale. Because you see it yourself and you can taste it yourself. And it will taste like blood. So people talk about, yeah man, this river, it's red. Yeah. Of course. One river is red. When God do it, everything becomes red. You will understand when God is working into people and into the world. You will understand when it is God. God will do it on a very big scale, so that you all will understand, oh man, this is God. So the coronavirus, folks, is a little thing. Now it's a big thing. But it did start with one. The one who did do this. This one comes from America. It's a very dirty person. It's the truth. And the American people will say, No, man, it was not America. It was a Chinese guy. No, 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 no. No, it was an American. It definitely was an American. It was nothing else than an American who did create this disease into animals. Of some animals. It's a biological weapon, folks. This is how it did start. And this is how many people will die off. And now you need to stay inside. And soon it will be, if you go outside, you will be shot down by martial law. The new soldiers are coming. You can call them new policemen, but looking like soldiers. With new clothes. I think the clothes will be black. Black or dark blue. One of these two. It will be that color you're gonna see. Walking into your street. Man in black. Huh? Everything is ready, folks. It only has to come true. So my take, folks, stay away from people. Stay home. Only go outside if you need drinks and eat. And watch out what you buy. Be sure that it is good. That's all I can tell you. You know, I do have God, so for me it's not that difficult. If I start to eat something what is not good, then God will say, this is not good. I throw it directly away. I always will listen to God. You know, one day I did go to the bank and God stopped me. God told me, today you do not go. And I told my Father God, okay, today I stay home. I will go another day. So I did go another day. Why? Because I always listen to God. And God knows and see everything before it even starts. That's why I see before it even starts. I do walk with God. I am the unknown prophet of God. He is the only one who can do it that way. And God is the only one who can put this in me that way. So that I will understand God very well. So that day I did not go to the bank. Because God told me, today you don't go. If I did not listen, then maybe I was not there anymore. Always listen to God. If you can. It's not easy to hear the voice of God, and it's not easy to see the way of God and how he looks like and smell like and the person he is, of what he is. It's not easy, folks. He will not give this to everyone. But I guess I'm the lucky one. But I consider myself not so lucky. Because I'm telling you the truth, and the truth is a disgusting thing what will happen. And that will be the end of you. This is your future. Your future will be the end of you. That is your future. For all of you. And whose fault is this? You can blame God. But it is your fault. You let it go that far. You will make the wrong choices to let it go that far, folks. It's you. It got nothing to do with God. Like the coronavirus. People say, yeah, that is the wrath of God and all that kind of, God is punishing us. If God punishing you, you will understand that it is God. Now you will understand that it is a disease created by dirty people. But if God want to take you, you will understand he take you. Oh, you will understand immediately that it is God, folks. I'm telling you. So don't come with these dirty things out of your mouth. People who dare to say that it got something to do with God. It's not God. It's people. Dirty people. Who wanna make you crazy and mad, and that you will start to fight, drink, use, abuse. Become a bad person. This is what it's all about. Or you will be good, or you will be a bad one. It's one of these two. And it's only for you to choose. What will it be, folks? Will you become a good one or a bad one? I say, will you become a good one? Because he was bad already. But you can recover yourselves. You can make it all better. So start to recover yourself. And become a good one. But to be with God, you may not have blood on your hands. Or you can shake it with God. Will not start to happen. We do not allow dirty people in a very beautiful heaven like God do have. And God do have many heavens. You understand? There are many heavens. It's not one heaven. There are many beautiful heavens. It depends on you if you will go there or not. It depends on what you did, what you have done, what you do, what you think, what comes out of your mouth, what you put on your skin, and all that kind of thing. What you did do with other people, how you did talk. What you did learn and feel. What you know, see, hear. This is one line. It needs to be straight with God, so that God will say, yeah, I can take you. And if you can do this, folks, without the help of God, that will be something. So I challenge you, folks. Will there be that kind of people? God will love you so much more than He do love me now. Because I did wake up by the touch of God. And if you do not wake up by the touch of God and you wake yourself up, you don't need even God to be nice and good all the time. Your whole life you do nothing wrong, you do not lie, you do not steal, and all that kind of things. God will love you a lot more than He loves me now. I'm telling you, folks. So I'm challenging you. Will you be better than me? And I'm the one who was touched. But you can become better than me. Just do what I say. And you will be better than even me. That is not possible, folks. It's just not possible. But you can make it possible. Become better than me. I needed the help of God. If you can show me that you don't need the help of God, and you can do precisely the things I am doing now together with God, in what I think is not possible, but I will make it possible for you, because you never did think in the things I'm telling you right now. You can become like that. Because of me. You did listen to this voice, and you did listen to this boy, and you took what he did say. You will become better than me. And for God, folks, I am the best one here in this world. I am the one who really was touched. But if you can become better than the unknown prophet of God, show me. Without the help of God, I only did help you a little to tell you, I challenge you to become better than me. Show me that you do not need God and will do everything I do now. I do everything nicely. I really do listen to God. There will go nothing wrong. I will do nothing wrong, folks. Even if it will take my life, I will do nothing wrong. You can fight with me, and I only can lay on the floor. I cannot fight back. So I am only a talker. And I do it only in God's way. But if you will get me, you can get me easy. But then you will get to do something with God. For the people who are listening right now and ever want to touch me on the wrong way, you will start to understand who God really is. So folks, stay away from the people. Stay home. And sometimes buy your food and drink. And stay home. And watch. Listen. Learn. You will learn a lot if you are alone. You will get a lot of energy of people who will do dirty things in your face and behind your back. But that is what people are. You don't need nothing of that kind of things, right? You do have a family problem? Yeah. I don't have, because I do not have family. You know? You become sick because your sister do have the flu. I do not have a sister. And it's so easy, folks. If you are alone, you will learn a lot more. You are not capable to learn what I learn if you are not alone, folks. You cannot learn. You must be alone. All alone. Nothing to do with any human being. Completely away from this world. Completely alone. You will learn so much. What really is unbelievable for your mind to get. But you need to give everything you did love away. Kick it away from you. And that is not such an easy part. I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you, folks. Be with God in the way I could not be. And you will be better than me.